My favorite subject in school is science.
Hey, Lynn, what's your favorite subject in school?
Definitely science. I love learning about how the world works.
That's cool. What branch of science do you like the most?
Probably biology. I find it fascinating to study living organisms and how the human body functions.
Nice. I'm more into physics. It's amazing how it explains things like gravity and motion.
Physics is interesting too, though it can get pretty challenging with all the formulas.
True, but once you understand it, it's super satisfying. Have you done any cool biology experiments?
Yeah, last week we dissected a flower to learn about its reproductive parts. It was really interesting.
Sounds fun. Have you ever thought about a career in science?
I have maybe something in environmental science or healthcare.
That's awesome. We need more people working to protect the planet.
I agree. Science helps us solve so many problems and make the world better.
Exactly, and it keeps pushing the boundaries of what we know.
That's what makes it so exciting. There's always something new to discover.
Sounds like you're definitely in the right field, Emma.
Group discussions.
Hey, Jack, do you enjoy group discussions in class?
Yeah, I do. They're a great way to hear different perspectives on a topic.
I agree. Sometimes other people's ideas make me think about things in a new way.
Exactly. It's like the conversation grows when everyone adds something.
But it can get a bit tricky when people talk over each other.
True, I've been in discussions where it felt hard to get a word in.
I know what you mean. I've learned that waiting for the right moment to speak helps keep things smooth.
That's a good point, and it's important to listen carefully to everyone before responding.
Definitely. It makes the discussion more balanced and productive.
I also try to stay open-minded and avoid jumping to conclusions too quickly.
That's so important. When we're open to others' views, the conversation becomes richer.
Absolutely. Group discussions also help develop problem-solving skills, don't you think?
Yes, working together often leads to better solutions than doing it alone.
I'm always excited to join group discussions now. It feels like I'm learning more from others. Use language learning websites.
Hey, Ryan, have you ever used any language learning websites?
Yeah, I have. I've been using Duolingo to practice Spanish. It's super fun and easy to follow.
That's great. I've tried Duolingo too, but I really like Babbel. It feels more structured to me.
I've heard of Babbel. Does it focus on real-life conversations?
Yes, it's all about teaching practical phrases you'd actually use in daily situations.
That sounds useful. I like that Duolingo has a lot of gamified elements, but sometimes it feels repetitive.
I get that. Babbel does a good job of mixing in grammar and vocabulary, so it stays interesting.
I might give it a try. Do you use any other websites for learning languages?
I also like Memories. It's great for vocabulary because it uses spaced repetition.
Oh, I've heard that spaced repetition works really well. Maybe I should check it out too.
You definitely should. There are so many great tools out there to help with language learning.
Agreed. These websites make it so much easier to practice on the go.
Listen to English podcast.
Hey, Emma, do you listen to English podcasts?
Yeah, I love them. They're great for improving my language skills and staying entertained.
Same here. Which ones are your favorites?
I really enjoy the English we speak from BBC and All Ears English. They're short and practical.
Oh, I've heard of those. I listen to Stuff You Should Know. It's super informative.
That sounds interesting. Do they speak clearly enough for language learners?
Yeah, they do. Plus, the topics are so varied you never get bored.
I like that. Podcasts help a lot with understanding natural conversations, don't they?
Absolutely. They expose you to different accents and expressions.
Exactly. I also repeat parts I don't understand to practice pronunciation.
That's a smart idea. Podcasts are such a fun way to learn.
Definitely. I listen to them every morning during my commute. Improve critical thinking skills.
Hey, Sophie, Do you ever think about ways to improve your critical thinking skills?
Yeah, I do. It's such an important skill for making better decisions and solving problems.
Totally. I've been trying to get better at it too. What strategies have worked for you?
One thing that helps me is asking more why and how questions instead of just accepting information at face value.
That's a good point. I try to challenge my assumptions when I'm reading or discussing something.
Same here. I also like to read different perspectives on a topic to see things from multiple angles.
Interesting. I've never tried that, but I do debate ideas with friends to test my understanding.
Exactly. And journaling my thoughts has been surprisingly helpful too. It helps me organize my reasoning.
That's smart. It's easy to get stuck in a bubble if you only listen to opinions you agree with.
That's a great method. Talking things out often reveals flaws in thinking.
Yeah, and sometimes they offer insights I hadn't considered.
Absolutely. Another thing I'm working on is being more mindful of cognitive biases.
Oh yeah, like confirmation bias or anchoring bias?
Exactly. It's crazy how those can influence your thinking without you even realizing it.
True. I think practicing logic puzzles and brain teasers is helpful too.
Good idea. Those definitely train your brain to think differently.
Right? Critical thinking is like a muscle. You've got to work it out.
Couldn't agree more. The more you practice, the sharper your mind becomes.
The role of teachers in shaping students' futures.
I was just thinking about how much teachers influence our lives.
That's so true. A good teacher can inspire students and help them discover their passions.
Exactly. I still remember my science teacher who made learning so exciting for me.
Same here. My history teacher told stories in a way that made me love the subject.
Teachers don't just teach subjects, they also help students build confidence and critical thinking skills.
Yeah, and they guide students in making important decisions about their future careers.
Some teachers even become mentors, giving advice beyond academics.
That's why I think a great teacher can change a student's entire future.
Absolutely. They shape the way we see the world and push us to do our best.
It's a tough job, though. Teachers work so hard and they don't always get the appreciation they deserve.
That's true. We should value and respect them more for all they do.
I agree. Without good teachers, many students wouldn't reach their full potential.